or Metallica. We're the huge bands.
Frank Zappa gave an interview and he was talking about how the people who hold the keys to all these doors in the music industry, the ones with all the money and the power, were acting like entrepreneurs and taking risks and saying what's the most out stuff that our A&Rs are giving us that is original, that doesn't sound like anything else. That's what they were going to take a shot on. You know, that doesn't happen anymore. The bands that you're talking about, those are earth-shattering bands. You know, those guys came with something so unique that they couldn't be replicated and they became who they were because of the chances and the risks that the record companies took. You know, do people still do that kind of thing? Or do we just do that on our own?
I like the band Turnstile. I think they're good. Music evolves, and at this point in music, a lot of shit has already been done. I think that's why people like Shinobi Ninja, because it's a mashup of many sounds and it's kind of original. As far as labels go, they're dealing with widgets, and widgets is not about creativity. There's probably mad metal bands that are super dope and awesome, and they're all in the underground, and you never heard of them.
I think that metal is an awesome style of music that took a long time to create in the form that we know it now. And I think that all things that are old become new again, but I also think that evolution is a natural process that takes time. I don't think it's a matter of metal coming back, who's the next Sabbath or Metallica or anything like that, as much as with each type of music, you know, who's the next person to come up with something new.
You need that space though. You need space to become a Black Sabbath. There has to be such a void.
Yeah, there has to be such a void.
Well, there is a void these days.
There is a void.
There is a void these days because all the things that the corporate interests want to do is do some kind of like cookie cutter thing that they've seen before. So they'll take something that they determined looks like rock and or metal and or sounds like that, and they'll try and replicate that as many times as they can to make a quick buck. But what happens is, because there's so many of that thing, there's no longer the other thing, the unique thing that everybody is not trying to do. Everyone is so consumed with being able to sound like all the other guys who are on that tour. There has to be the void for like that good, tangible, unique thing.
There's only space, but I don't know if it's gonna get pushed out like Short Fighty's saying on a major label scale. How do you reach the people? I think with the gent metal, what is it called? Gent metal? Gent metal? Like, I seen dudes fucking
groove metal? Hold
yeah,
on to
with the gent metal. I seen dudes doing Super Mario Brothers and shit, and that shit is super creative. And they're getting to all the people without labels. So they are reaching the masses, and they are being creative, and it's happening on YouTube as we record at YouTube Studios. So I think it is happening.
We're sure what he's doing.
You got Nugs?
Nug Life, saying.
Yeah.
Shinobi Ninja.